Today we're going to be talking to you about a growing issue in our society, childhood obesity. We're also going to be talking to you about how we can tackle it through improved nutritional labelling on packages. An idea we had to try and solve this was to put illustrations of sugar cubes onto packages of soft drinks, as a visual illustration could help the buyer understand how unhealthy the product really is.
Also, we thought that rather putting the amount of sugar per portion on packages, the packet should say how much sugar the whole thing contains.
So do you find it easy to read the nutritional information on the labels?
There is an awful lot of terminology that would not necessarily be approachable for some. We do have problems in that the language those things are written in isn't necessarily accessible to everyone.
Right, so do you think illustrations on products, for example, illustrations of sugar cubes, would help customers understand how unhealthy a product is?
That is a nice idea, yes, I do.
In regards to serving portions, do you think it's more helpful having information about serving portions or the entire product?
Well, if the product is broken up into portions, like a pack of biscuits, tell me what it is per biscuit, because then I can count it. But if you're giving me a lasagna and saying this is the data for 100 grams worth of serving, I'm not going to weigh the bit of the lasagna I cooked and eat and tell you about the whole lasagna.
So do you think companies do enough to ensure their customers of the health problems that their product can cause sometimes?
I think probably they can always do more. So there's been quite a lot of changes. So when I was your age, there was a lot more advertising for unhealthy food on TV, whereas a lot of that's been stopped. One of the things that I find tricky is that if you're looking at the information on products, sometimes they're in different measurements. So it's hard to compare, isn't it? And I think that if that maybe was more consistent, that might be easier.
So do you think illustrations might help you?
I think so, because I think they're shocking, some of those statistics, aren't they? If you actually saw, some of the adverts show that, don't they, when they're talking about healthy things, they have the pile of sugar cubes. I think that would probably be clearer.